Blaine L. from South Carolina. Drunk show exposed the fact that Keith the cop throws Ant's toothbrushes away. What's that about?
Yeah, there was a toothbrush missing over the weekend from my house. And I assumed that somehow it had gotten inadvertently thrown away. And the only person that's ever in there, aside from the gaggle of maids that comes in every week,
of maids.
Is Keith. Yeah, the maids that come in.
No, when you said the gaggle, I wasn't expecting to say maids after that.
The maids. And a toothbrush was conspicuously missing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, drunk show exposed the fact that Keith the cop and Ant are suitemates.
Don't make it sound like that.
Well, that's what Blaine L. is writing.
Keith, he keeps odd hours, and he's helping out with my house. Him and his lovely wife are taking care of doing a lot of work around my house. Not them personally.
But Keith has his own room at this point.
Yeah, now it's got to the point where Keith has his own room, and on one of the remotes I have for the sound system around the house, one of the rooms is labeled the Keith the Cop Suite. It's now his room. He took the TV that I play my Xbox on that was in the dining room.
Yeah.
Well, the Xbox is now hooked up to the living room television.
Yeah.
And Keith wasted no time grabbing the flat screen and bringing it up into his room.
That's why you don't need to carry a gun around your house.
He's not there all the time.
You have a cop living with you.
No, I don't.
Almost full time at this point.
Oh, no. He's not there all the time.
His wife's a beard at this point for you two. Look, honey, you have to stay here because Anthony's got a reputation. They can't know that I'm actually staying here full time. It's really creeping me out, your relationship with Keith.
Yeah, and Stephen S. from Bayshore writes that Keith has the toothbrush up on eBay. Is that true, or is that Steve trying to be funny? I don't know.
I thought Keith would give the toothbrush back and then show the picture of him holding the toothbrush in a very precarious spot, like that's urban legends.
Because that's what roommates do, just get a little silly with each other.
What are you going to do?
I think not like thigh highs are really sexy, but I don't get the fetish to just know. I don't know. Thigh highs, there's almost something like she's acknowledging she's kind of slutty if she wears them, I guess.
Thigh highs?
Yeah. Is that what he liked? Nylons, I think, are thigh highs. I don't think of pantyhose.
Pantyhose are utilitarian. I don't find pantyhose to be this attractive thing.
They're awful.
Stockings.
What, you don't look good in them?
No, they chafe me on the seam. Keith doesn't like them on me.
You know how many arguments him and Keith have had about Anthony? Just shave your legs already. I don't want to. It pricks me when it comes back in. It's stubbly. Don't wear the nylons. I don't like them anyway. Anthony and his painted toenails.
Oh God!
I bet you the way Keith and Anthony start is like Keith is laying behind him and he'll put his hands on Anthony's shoulder. I bet it starts with like a kiss on the back of
Hey, why does he have to be behind me?
Please, Lieutenant and you. Gee, I don't know who's the bottom in that relationship. Please, you think LT? You think LT's biting a pillow? I think not.
What do you say there, Bob? Oh, God damn it.
He probably put his little police hat on. He makes you play little Anthony the policeman, and he puts the hat on. He plays the big bad criminal teaching you a lesson.
The hat's got to be a little sideways so I look cute. Pantyhose, utilitarian.
I'm doing 2 shows a night, Friday and Saturday.
Wow.
1 Thursday, 1 Sunday. It's all new material, not the HBO special.
I'm going to show up at one of those shows.
Good.
Guaranteed. I'm figuring out the day, but I will absolutely be down at one of Jimmy's shows.
And I bet that there's going to be 2 seats reserved, and I'll bet the other one is going to be for the bodyguard, wink nudge, Keith. And I'll bet you I bet you're going to be canoodling. Keith and Anthony were seen canoodling behind the curtain.
Yeah.
I don't think we canoodle.
It's going to look like a girl, but trust me, that's Keith in a wig.
Absolutely.
Although he does do my laundry.
Of course he does.
It's really odd.
Why is he doing your laundry?
Well, because
he feels sorry for you.
He's got some
that's terrific.
Time.
The guy feels sorry for you.
He might feel sorry for me. I don't know. I think I toss him pretty good buck to kind of hang out and take care of the business end of things, because I got a lot of people coming over for the house construction, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And decorating and things.
Yeah.
And he spends a lot of time over there doing that. So I make sure I take care of the Keith. financially. And then I come in there and go, oh my God, look, all my pants are hung up and my shirts are folded.
That's creepy, man.
It really is creepy, but I'm not complaining.
You gotta lay down the rules in your gay relationship.
It can't be. I wouldn't call it a gay relationship, to tell you the truth.
You gotta lay the rules down. Look, I'm lonely, so look, this is what I'm doing. But when you start hanging my laundry, that's getting a little creepy.
It's not so much a lonely thing. It's a lazy thing. I know I'd be terrible with doing laundry. I would have to hire a maid that, I have a service that comes in and cleans, but they don't do laundry. So I'd have to get like an Alice from the Brady Bunch to do it.
My cleaning lady, when she comes in, right to the washing machine. She
really
washes the entire time she's cleaning the house.
Puts herself against it and puts some sneakers in there for an uneven load.
You know what it is? Here's why Keith does Anthony's laundry. Keith has a man sock fetish. What he'll do is, while he's washing, he'll put one of Anthony's sweatier socks on his face like Snuffleupagus. And walk around the house. I bet you you'll notice, why are there little holes in the side of my socks? Because he puts string there and ties them around his head like he's a surgeon with an elephant's trunk. And he likes your sweaty socks.
I don't think so, Jimmy.
That's my guess.
You got a guess or a theory, and that's fine, but I don't think that's what's going on.
Yeah. And then someone else is saying that Keith the cop is your Ralph. If he starts doing your hair, that's when I'm going to have a problem.
He doesn't have that the talent.
He doesn't have that gene.
Doing that.
He doesn't have that gene.
No, he's
the gene of the gay.
He's takes care of business.
Does he only rub your head? Let me ask you. When you're taking you're sitting in the tub like Scarface, flying pelicans, and he's sitting behind you outside the tub, just kind of like rubbing suds into your hair and probably just talking about life and theorizing.
No,
and he listens to you as you sip wine.
I could tell you with complete confidence that has never happened.
How do you know?
How do I know?
You've passed out a few times.
Passed out?
You never know what's going on while you're passed out.
I have never had any type of pass out or blackout that I don't remember any type of gay relationship.
Yeah, but that's the beauty of passing out.
The beauty of passing out is...
Absolutely. It erases all memories.
I was pretty drunk in that treehouse, and I know I faked sleeping.
Did you and Keith ever start talking, and then you pass out, and you wake up and go, gee, I must have sat in Alfredo sauce.
We got to finish this story because we're running out of time, unfortunately. Kyle asked, this whole Keith and Anthony thing is going to take on a life of its own.
Keith, you're going to have to put this in the wash.
Yeah.
And get me to a hospital for stitching.
For stitching. Another name coming in for Keith. I know we're trying to get to the end of this story, John from Virginia writes, Keith the Top. All right, let's get back to the end of this story.
Top. That is great.
Keith the Top.
Let's go to Keith the Top. Keith.
Oh, my God.
So I get a couple phone calls at my house that I need to tune into the radio.
Yeah.
And I have no clue what we're talking about.
Well, Keith, I just brought up the fact that you do a lot at the house with supervising the construction and whatnot that's going on.
You got your own room. You got your own what?
The Keith Suite.
The Keith Suite
has been...
you took one of the flat screen TVs for your own room.
Brought it upstairs.
You got
for the room. And then I brought up the fact that Keith... I pay Keith because he's very professional and does a very good job at what he does. But I brought up the fact about the laundry. And that turned into you are now my gay lover, and they call you Keith the Top.
A little play on words there.
A little play on words.
Yeah, you can downplay it, but the listeners are already loving the new nickname,
Keith the Top.
Why are you doing his laundry? I understand the other things.
Well, let's put it this way: if you were at his house and he would live in squalor. He doesn't just put dishes away in the dishwasher or the laundry. I got to put the guns away. There's a lot of things involved in this.
I'm getting better with putting the dishes away.
Yeah.
See, I'm quibbling.
Listen, he's a man about town now, and he needs somebody to be there. I don't think it's any different.
Does Keith have neat tendencies? Is that what I'm getting at?
Keith is neater than a lot of guys I've known over the years, my friends and stuff like that. Keith is a neat guy. Mm-hmm. He doesn't like things being messy.
But that's at your house. My house is probably a mess compared to that.
No, you're also the guy that bought a lifetime supply of bibs so his white shirts don't get messy when he eats lunch.
Listen to me. White uniform shirts.
What is that about? Hold on, Keith.
Because he wears white uniform shirts now.
Right.
So he bought like online, like wholesale, a shitload of bibs that he then puts on so he doesn't get like sauce or anything on his white shirt, and he looks professional and presentable throughout the day.
There you go. Lobster bibs.
Right.
Wow.
Nothing the matter with that.
Nothing the matter with that.
Macky Am from Massachusetts. Ann is turning his house into the Playgirl mansion.
No, it's not the Playgirl mansion. Bunch of assholes.
Hey, Keith, did you throw a toothbrush out or something?
No, I did not throw the toothbrush out.
No,
I know that a certain person thinks in a jealous rage I threw the toothbrush away, but I did not throw the
jealous rage. No, there was just a toothbrush missing. And I was just wondering where it went because I couldn't imagine because the toothpaste was still there.
Right.
Like there's my toothpaste and there's another tube of toothpaste.
Oh my God.
And the toothpaste was there, but the toothbrush was gone. And I was just wondering, where the toothbrush went. Because then it looks like, you got to watch those things.
Right.
At this point, you should have like a disposable toothbrush dispenser.
Just a dispenser in my house? Is that what I need?
I know why he did it.
Tampons.
Tampons. Yeah, you should have like tampons dispenser and toothbrush dispenser.
So Keith's going to take a Cialis and then put a little toothpaste on the tip and say, you know what, we're out of toothbrushes. Why don't you brush your teeth with this, radio boy?
Well, I did notice that one of the maids was Jamaican, and I think that she might have stuffed it up her ass and then took the toothbrush and put it back into like the bottom drawer after she took photographs of it.
And taking pictures, and then wait, and then I'll get the pictures, and
right.
Yeah.
Right.
I actually did that with my own toothbrush.
It's very heterosexual. And
yes.
even New York State knows that now. After I got your call.
Oh God, what he did with the frigate! I forgot about that. He's a fucking asshole. Go ahead, Keith. Explain what you did.
I had to take the cars to get the insurance pictures taken.
Yeah.
So
what?
Insurance pictures. Once you get new insurance for vehicles, you got to have them photograph the cars.
Oh, okay.
Make sure there's no previous damage.
Sure.
There was one of those Indian guys behind the counter, and he makes me sign the bottom, and it says on the bottom, signature, and then if not owner, relationship to owner. So I put heterosexual life mate.
You put heterosexual life mate on the bottom of this fucking official form that's going to go to the insurance company.
Why would you write that?
When I saw that.
The Egyptian guy didn't even, he had no clue. I was looking for a laugh out of the fellow, but, he didn't know.
Oh, what a laugh. It'll get down in Albany when it finally reaches there.
Oh, yeah.
You asshole.
Keith, you got your own room now?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. The Keith,
42-inch flat panel. Thank you, Tom Giussano. I appreciate it. Panasonic.
That was the plasma TVs
Sure.
that we got.
Yeah, I remember.
The one I used to play Xbox on in the dining room.
And he took it for himself.
Yeah. Dragged it upstairs. The second it was disconnected, I see him just traipsing up the stairs, carrying the flat screen up to his room.
He's going to pretty much own your house eventually.
Right? He's moving in.
He's moving in slowly but surely.
He's moving in.
The Mormons and Howard Hughes.
All of a sudden, he's going to have his wife there, his kids. He's going to take over the place.
Oh, I see already. There's like, I go in and EverQuest is fully loaded up on my computer and re-updated. I hadn't played the game in a long time. So he's, putting his necessary software on the computer.
Oh, my God. Unbelievable.
Well, I look at it this way. With all the money you're spending and the pool that you're doing in the backyard and everything, you're not going to be home anyway. You're going to be jet setting around the country. So I'm now going to have a summer home for my family.
Yeah, this is what he's doing.
I know that there's some ulterior motive here.
So if I'm winging around during the summer months,
like the Stones,
wing on over to London and jam with the Stones. Keith is going to be at the house
with his family,
using the pool and everything. It's going to be virtually his house.
Well, you see, once I have a bedroom, I'm going to start getting mail sent there, and after like 90 days, I establish residency. So when you finally do, go a little overboard and something happens, I could just say I live there, and then now it's mine.
And you take possession. If I go away too long, the locks will be changed. I'll go, this is my house, and they'll go, no, look, he's been getting mail here.
Anthony, drowned victim from Jersey. He brings up a very good point on instant feedback.
Yes.
He writes, get a prenup this time, Ant. I think a prenup is in order for you, too.
How do you approach an officer with a prenup? Shit.
All right.
Well, Keith,
I don't see how it's any different than someone else making coffee in the morning and doing everything else that they do.
Oh! I think that's a jab at Kenny.
But Keith, he wouldn't do my laundry.
He would.
Yeah, he probably would.
He would.
He probably would. You're right.
Kenny?
You think Kenny would do our laundry,
He'd
Jimmy?
fucking beat. Don't say our laundry. He only does professional stuff for me. For you, he would beat your fucking underpants on a rock.
Like the olden days. I don't even know how the washer or dryer works.
I do my own laundry. I like it. It's cathartic. I have a little washer dryer in my kitchen. Yeah, it really is. I like to. It's stupid, but you throw it on, and then later you start folding clothes. I feel healthy and normal when I'm doing it. It takes a few minutes.
I can't stand fucking doing laundry because
Why?
I used to have to go to the laundromat with bags and bags of laundry because I didn't do them for forever until I was wearing fucking plaid and stripes, and I'm wearing fucking what are those things called? Forget it.
What?
The moment's past.
The what?
Knickers. I was wearing knickers. Plaid knickers.
Why don't you just fucking do it a little load at a time, like some underwear? You don't have to do a.
Why?
Why not?
But I can't do things like that.
Yeah, I walk mine up the street, comes back all folded
You
and nice.
walk your laundry up the street?
Well, actually, I jump in a cab, but...
Just have them pick it up from the front desk. That's what I do.
No, I go
for
to
dry
my
cleaning.
I go to the old. This is Who Gives a Shit radio, but
No, it's not. But people are fascinated by our socks.
They really are.
No, there's a laundry place I used to go to when I was living in the hellhole, and I like those guys, so I still go there and give them the business.
Don't they pick it up?
No, it's out of their range. But I just, I like them.
Oh, you're crazy.
I know.
can't comprehend that.
I know.
Just fucking send it
used
to
to
the people
take
up the street that I use. They're great.
I'm a pretty loyal guy.
I used to send it out to a place,
They
and
actually
they burnt
appreciate it.
Loyalty is good
Really?
for fucking...
Yeah, they
What's that?
burnt all of my fucking clothes where my underwear was, all the elastic was melted. So I had to buy all new underwear because it would just fall off of me because there was no elastic.
Oh, my God.
Fuckers.
Anyway, real quick before I hit the road.
Yes.
April 26th, Anthony's birthday, coming up in 2 weeks. And we're going to have a little fiesta over at Smith's Bar on 8th Avenue.
Mm-hmm.
2U is going to be performing. We're looking for young girls, of course. And all the details are up on, I don't know if it's on ONA.com yet, but it's up on the one of the fan sites. So if you want to take a look at that. I think the band's going on 11 o'clock, Smith Bar, 8th Avenue, 43rd.
Ooh.
I thought he was throwing you a birthday party at your house, and it was a surprise to you.
Oh,
because,
no, no.
No, we're not up to party mode yet at the house. We're working on it.
No, working on it. Hey, check on those motherfucking fence permits.
I'll do that today, sir.
God, thank you.
Okay, enjoy the day.
All right, there goes Keith the Top.
Are we going to the range later?
See?
Oh,
You
wait
guys
a
got
minute.
A little play
Later
dates and
today?
stuff.
Yeah.
A little play date with Keith the Top?
I got to go to the gym. But,
What do you mean we're not going to the range? I thought you said we were going.
Can you go tomorrow?
Yeah, but you said today.
Yeah, I know. Something came up. I'm
I
sorry, sweetie.
Why can't you both go to? Why can't you go to the gym first? You look at each other's muscles, little tight tank tops, and you fucking
Tight tank tops.
Fast forward 3 months, and Keith the Top will be doing your reps for you in the gym.
Yeah, Keith puts on white spandex shorts and stands over Anthony and spots him. Wink.
With the cock in my face.
Exactly. But it's kind of half hard in the white spandex. All you see is like the fucking shaft crown and then Keith's nose from your point of view.
Yeah, I have to go. I could go to the range tomorrow. I can't go today.
And how old are you going to be on the 26th, Ant?
44th.
When's your birthday?
It's my 44th birthday.
When's your birthday?
April 26th.
We have to do something for that.
No.
I say we completely act indifferent and no one gives a shit.
All right. I'm with you on that one.
We have a party for Anthony.
All right.
Oh.
Thank you, Keith.
All right, have a good day.
There goes
All
Keith
right.
Now
the
wait.
Top.
Let's go to Bruce the Trucker. Bruce?
Hold on, Bruce, 1 second. Well, I'll do it after Bruce.
Yeah, Bruce.
Bruce, go.
Hey, Anthony shows up from winging all over the country. Coleman? There's no Coleman here. Punch it out.
Trading Places.
Oh, okay.
Because I saw that movie very recently.
Very
I
recently.
would have never got that one. Let's go to John in Wisconsin. Hey, Jan.
What's going on? I was just wondering, how the hell does Keith have more time to do stuff than Anthony when he's got a regular job and Anthony just works a couple hours a day on the radio?
Well, Keith works nights, so he's got all day.
No, I know what's going on here. Keith, like it's been suggested, Keith's not stupid. This mansion, this estate of Anthony's is just sitting there waiting for Keith to take over.
Is it? You think he's trying a coup de tat?
Oh my God, yeah.
I'm gonna have to break out the weapons.
Oh my God, he's gonna be.
He's got him too, though. That'll be a gunfight. Jesus, that'll be a good firefight at the front door.
Let's say.